All right, welcome back, students. Let's go over Bikini Bottom Genetics 2. And this should be fairly easy and fairly quick. So again, hit the text box. Make sure you make a copy, all right, or save your copy or take a picture of it so you can just prove to me you did it. All right, so if we have two big L's, it's obviously a long. Okay, I'm just going to go over here so that we can see that. What's one big, one small R? Anytime it has a capital letter, always gets the dominant trait. So that's going to be round. This one, two small y's, is going to be blue because it is a recessive trait, and two small l's will be stubby, I believe. Yes, it will. All right, if you have one big and one small s, stubby, come back, stubby. There he goes. All right, fine. All right, one big, one small s is going to be square pants. You don't have to write it. I just write square. All right, two small s's will be round pants. Okay. On this one, we have, I have round for both of you. R's. Oh, ours is oval. This is wrong. It's called oval. I can't see. I'm blind. I'm old. All right, two big R's. If I have R's, it's going to be round. And finally, one big, one small Y would be yellow. And how did I get that? Well, right here, it told you dominant, and this one told you recessive. All right. How would I get a yellow body? Okay, we're just going to do the same thing. Basically, it's just one step further than what we did yesterday. Or what we did yesterday, what we did on the previous one. All right, now, stubby nose. And it's already up here. You had a stubby nose. We said stubby, so it's two small L's. Like if you looked at the one before, round pants. Isn't that two big R's or one big, one small? All right, round eyes. What's that going to be? All right, round eyes is, oh, that was my R's. Oh, there's round pants. Damn it. Keep screwing this up because I kept thinking, why are they using round and round? All right, so this one's going to be two small S's for that one. And then when I get all the way over here, okay, this is going to be my two big R's or my one big, one small. She's trying to hurry. All right, oval eyes. I go over here to R. It's oval, it's two small R's. Square pants is going to be S's. Okay, so I'm going to look at it ahead of time now. Okay, two small R's. And if we're looking at S's, I'm going to have two big and one big, one small.
Mr. Borden,
Yes.
how do I attach the work to classroom?
If you take a picture of it, you can always put a picture up there like that. But let me see. In between breaks, let's see what we can do. Okay. After this
Okay.
assignment, yeah, we'll see what we can do. And don't worry, I'll cut you out. All right, long nose. So we'll practice. We'll see if we can't get one of these in there. All right. And I have one big, one small. And then blue body is two small Y's, isn't it? Now, hopefully, like I said, by practicing doing these things, you're starting to get, okay, I kind of get it. All right. Anytime I see a capital letter, it's always going to get the dominant gene. The only way I can get these is two little ones. That's basically it. Heterozygous round eyes. Well, they're already telling you heterozygous and round. So eye color is right here. So I have one big, one small R because it's heterozygous. Here's my mouse. Big, small. Homozygous long. Well, homozygous long, okay, is going to be two capital L's. Purebred square. Well, square is right here. It's S's. And obviously has to be two capitals. Otherwise, it would be a hybrid. All right. And yellow body, where's yellow? Is Y's. And it's a hybrid. So that's one big, one small. And I wrote all this stuff on the board. So with just those 4 words of learning homozygous, heterozygous, hybrid, purebred, and genotype and phenotype, that's actually 6 words. You pretty much can do all this stuff. All right, let's move on to number 4. One of SpongeBob's cousins. SpongeBob, I recently met a girl at a dance again. Why does it just at the dance? And they fell in love at the dance. Oh, yeah, right. All right, SpongeBob's father is heterozygous. and her mother is round pants, what is her genotype? Well, he has one big and one small. I don't care what letter. Just use S's, okay? And she has two small S's. Okay, that's what mom has. It said it right in the question. Okay, so I have big, small right here. Big, small. All right, over here, I'm going to have small, small. Small, small. I'm going to have the exact same on the bottom. And so that's when we're going to stop doing it. We'll just do the top and we're fine because we still have 50% chance. All right, so that's what it really looks like. Now, what did Sponge Gertie is? Square pants, met a cute square pants. So in order to be square, hers has to be one big, one small. That's the only one of this. These are square, these are round. That's the only choice. That's what she has. Sponge Billy Bob is heterozygous for his. Well, if he's heterozygous, he's the same thing. All right, complete the Punnett square. Now this is, you're starting to see a pattern. This is going to be 75%, 25%. We've already done this pretty much the same one, okay, that we did previously that we did. So right here, okay, so we have big, small, right here. We're going to have what? Two big, one small. There's only so many combinations, kids, that we can actually do. Okay, this one's gonna be too small. So possible genotypes. Well, they can have two big, one small, or two small. And the phenotypes they can have are square or round. Wait, is this square pants? Yeah. Square. Round. All right, so square pants will be 75. This will be 25%. Okay, and hopefully, like I said, you're like, oh yeah, okay. So anytime you have two heterozygous, it's always going to be 3-to-1, 75% to 25%. Okay, if you have two capital letters on either mom or dad, all of them are going to be 100%, whatever that is, unless they're all lower letters. Then they're all going to have 100%, whatever the recessive trait is. Moving on to number 5, SpongeBob aunt and uncle, Sponge Wilma and Sponge Wilbur. How did Wilbur marry Wilma? Man, that's both W's, huh? Biggest round eyes in their family. One was believed to be heterozygous for a round eye shape, while Wilbur's family brags that he is a purebred. All right, well, if she's heterozygous, I'll use ours. She's one big and one small, but he is a purebred, so he has to be too big. Pure. All right, do I really need to complete the Punnett square? And that's what I was trying to tell you. If I have this and this, and one big and one small over here, one big and one small, can I basically, let's see if we can do that on our own over here. So what are my two types I'm going to have? I'm going to have this or this. That's the only possibilities. I can go, okay, I'm going to have two big here and two big here. I'm gonna have a big small here and a big small here. Oh, that's it. And that's what 100%. What is the dominant trait for this one? Round eyes. 100% round. That's all they can have is round. 100%. This is 0. Okay. 7, 8. Yeah, there's only 8 problems on each one of these pages. And believe me, I'm going to give you a test, and it's going to look very similar to this. Like, SpongeBob's mother is so proud of her son and his new wife, Sponge Susie. They are expecting a little sponge. Yay! She knows that they have a 50% chance of having a little round pants, but is also hoping the new arrival will be blue, a recessive trait like Sponge Susie and many of her families. If SpongeBob is heterozygous for his yellow body, what are the chances that the baby sponge will be blue? Created Punnett squares. So now they're asking you to create one. Well, are there any ones that we knew that ended up with 50-50? Yeah. He had to have one big S, one small s. And she has to have two small. Small here, small down here. Then every one of them, okay, half of them right here are going to have big, small. And this one's going to be what? Small, small. Whoops, not too many S's. And this one, and so you don't have to do the boxes, kids. That's what I'm saying. Just do this. Isn't this easier? Sure, it's got to be. Fine, 50%. That's it. Create a Punnett square. We just did. What are the chances? 50-50, just like she thought. Okay. SpongeBob's aunt is famous in town for her itty bitty stubby nose. All right, she recently met a cute SquarePants fellow who also had a stubby nose, which is recessive. Would it be possible for them to have a child with a regular nose? Hell no. Create a Punnett square. Why not? Okay, fine. Well, she has a small L, and he has a small L. I mean, those LL. I don't even like using that. Let's use something that's like lowercase a, so you can see they're all lowercase a's. All right, and he has, and well, she has. I usually put the females' letters on top. They're always going to be 100% in there. All I have to do is go a, whoops, a in the middle. Why? Because they're going to be 100% that way. Can they ever have one that has a capital letter? Nope. Why or why not? Okay. They can't have a regular nose because they have no dominant gene. All right, that's the reason. Okay. All right, so I actually gave you the real reason this time. All right, bye. I know one of you is leaving. That's okay. Again, you can catch the rerun in Google Classroom. All right, so if SpongeBob's aunt decided in number 7, this one, she wanted to have long-nosed children, what type of fellow should she need to marry in order to give her best chances? Well, obviously, 2 big A's. All right, this dude. That's the one who's going to give her her best chance. And what's her only chance? What's her chance going to be? 50-50. Remember? Oh, no. That's going to be 100%. Because no matter what, every child will have this, won't they? All right. That's how I want you to understand it. There's nothing more to this. So when you're creating a Punnett square, you don't have to draw the boxes and everything. Just show me that you understand where to put the letters. All right. So that hopefully answers the question. That's the best chance is a homozygous dominant. You can just write homozygous dominant and why. All right. Hope you like this one, kids. I'll do SpongeBob 3 next.